The police found no broken windows, no forced entry, no footprints, nothing that proved anyone had entered the house. But the man on my camera was real. And worse than that, he was wearing something that belonged to me. The man was standing in my living room. Tall, thin, his head slightly tilted, his arms resting at his sides. He was standing about 8 feet from the camera, close enough that I could see the shape of his clothing, but not his face. His face was turned toward the camera, but it was swallowed by shadow, like the night vision couldn't read it. He didn't move. Not even a little. I froze in bed, holding the phone with both hands. My first thought was someone broke in. My second thought was, why is he just standing there? I turned on the camera microphone and said, "Hello?" My voice came out of the camera speaker inside the empty house. Tinny. Weak. The man didn't react. I said it again. "Hello? I can see you. I'm calling the police." That time, he moved. Not his body, just his head. It tilted slowly to the other side. Then, the camera feed glitched. One frame of static. Then, black. The app said, "Camera offline." I called the police. By the time they arrived, it was 3:46 a.m. They called me from the front porch. No signs of forced entry. No broken windows. No footprints in the mud near the back door. No one inside. The officers searched every room. They checked the closets, the attic, and the basement. They found nothing. I asked them to look at the footage. One of them watched it twice and said, "That's probably a reflection." I asked him what kind of reflection wears a jacket. He didn't answer. That was when I noticed something I hadn't seen the first time. The man in the video was wearing a dark green jacket. A jacket with a tear near the left sleeve. My jacket. I owned one exactly like it. It was hanging in the hallway closet of my apartment, 15 miles away. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, I went to the house with my brother, Mark. Mark is the kind of person who believes nothing until it breaks something in front of him. He watched the clip, laughed, and said, "Congratulations, your first house comes with free Wi-Fi demons." I didn't laugh. We searched the house again. This time, slowly. We checked under the stairs, behind loose panels, inside air vents, behind the fireplace. Nothing. Then Mark found something odd in the living room floor. There was a small circular scratch in the wood, right where the man had been standing. Not a fresh scratch. An old one. Like something heavy had been placed there for years. Mark tapped it with his boot. "Maybe there used to be a table here," he said. But it wasn't shaped like a table leg. It was a circle. Perfect. About 2 feet wide. I took a picture and moved on. That afternoon, the moving truck arrived. By sunset, most of my things were inside. Boxes in the kitchen, couch in the living room, mattress upstairs. And yes, my green jacket hanging on a hook beside the front door. The same one from the footage. I tried to convince myself it was coincidence. Maybe the person in the video had been wearing a similar jacket. Maybe the night vision made it look the same. Maybe stress was making me connect things that weren't connected. I kept telling myself that while I unpacked. But every time I walked through the living room, I looked down at the circular scratch in the floor. And every time I passed the camera, I felt like I wasn't the one watching. I was the one being watched. That night, I slept in the house for the first time. I left the hallway light on. I locked my bedroom door. I placed the camera back on the fireplace mantle. At 1:12 a.m., the camera recorded movement. I didn't get the notification until morning because my phone was on silent. The clip was 12 seconds long. For the first 6 seconds, nothing happened. The living room was empty. The front door was closed. The staircase was still. Then, my green jacket fell off the hook beside the door. Not slipped, not slowly slid down. Fell. Straight down. Like someone had lifted it and dropped it. Then, at the edge of the frame, a shadow moved across the hallway. Not a person. Not exactly. Just darkness bending where darkness shouldn't bend. I watched the clip 5 times. Then, I checked the jacket. It was lying on the floor. The left sleeve was torn. The same tear I had seen in the video. Except now, it wasn't only in the video anymore. If you think the jacket was the worst part, it wasn't, because the next thing I found had been waiting in that house for decades.